gang, do not adjust your screen. I've just temporarily taken over your PlayStation. I'm Maggie, your host, here to introduce you to all the cool things you'll receive for being part of the PlayStation Underground. You can look forward to receiving the 411 on new game releases, special offers, plus demos and videos of the latest titles. And you can sign up to receive hot news email announcements at scea.com. Click on the Get Connected link and you're good to go. While you're checking out what's inside, I'll be passing the word. So many gamers, so little time.
Sarah. Igor. Neopropolis. Three, two, one. Drafting activated. Infinite boost. first attack.
There! That must be Snotmaw's lair. Quick! Out of the way! Run, little human!
What do you say you and I go cruising?
Rule number 1, I don't date animals.
Oh, my aching head.
Walk it off, tough guy!
Can't seem to catch a single fish in this river.
Woo! Maybe it's your breath.
Imagine a new world of epic adventure, exploration, and discovery. Enter the innovative, immersive, and magical world of Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy.
Jak and Daxter started off as the game that we all wanted to see for a next-generation console. We had never really explored free roaming. We had never explored giant environments. We had never explored anywhere near the detail that we knew that we could get on the PlayStation 2. We just kind of went through a process of, as gamers, what would we want? And then what more can we produce beyond even a gamer's expectations?
Building the world of Jak and Daxter was a huge challenge. I mean, you got programming, you got art, you got design. Integrating all that into a game that's still a gamer's game has been really satisfying and fun.
In development for nearly 3 years, Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy is the first new venture from Naughty Dog, the creators of the acclaimed Crash Bandicoot series. With a larger team of programmers, artists, and animators, and the most accomplished and accredited game designers on board, Naughty Dog takes adventure gaming to an entirely new level.
When the PlayStation 2 specs were announced and we started working with it, we realized that we really had capabilities beyond anything we had ever worked with as a team.
In Jak and Daxter's case, that means a major technology push to really try to use the 10 or 20 million polygons a second that the PlayStation 2 is capable of.
Jak is the main character of our game. He's the hero. He's the everyman. I don't know. He's a cool guy.
Daxter's Jak's best friend, and from the very beginning, you realize this is an extremely annoying character in a very good way.
Woo! Baby, it's your breath.
Daxter actually falls into a vat of dark eco, which is kind of a primordial ooze. The result is that Daxter turns into an Otzel, which is kind of half otter, half weasel. So they have to go on a long journey to find the only person who does know how to turn Daxter back into that friend that Jak has been with so long.
We're really trying to push beyond the norm of the action platform genre. We're trying to go in directions that people haven't gone in or go beyond where people have done.
What makes a title stand out is the production quality, the production values. And you have to have better lighting than everybody else. You have to have better animation than everybody else. It's about making it look as good as possible.
What we've got here is actually the full world, always there all the time, and you can go anywhere with no load times, no cuts. It's free roaming, it really is. It's like you're in the world.
You want it to be a big world, but you want it to be a fun world. So you've got to have a lot of interactions along the way. You've got to have a lot of experiences that will intrigue the player along the way.
Bring me 90 orbs to get me back on my feet and out of this barrel, and I'll give you a power cell in return.
It's a very immersive experience, and that's what always has drawn the people within this company to this industry, is the immersive quality of it.
Animation's always been a big part of Naughty Dog games, so we created this system for Jak and Daxter which blends animation frames and creates new animation frames in order to lend the characters real fluidity and smoothness.
His run can go right into a kick, and there's no pop or click, and it just is seamlessly smooth.
We're looking for impact that couldn't possibly be achieved through conventional means like motion capture. We want to see the character jump and stretch to twice his height, or if he's punching, we want to see that fist be twice as big as it normally is.
Because now that we're working with the PS2, we're able to do a lot of things we couldn't do with the lighting that we did in the previous games that we've done. We can have hundreds and hundreds of lights in our scenes, but we then are also able to then have that evolve.
Now we've actually achieved what we always wanted to do, which is having the stages, the backgrounds cycle through a real time of day. If you stick around the village for about 24 minutes, you would see that you would go from sunrise to afternoon to sunset to night, and we also threw in an extra green sun to give us a green sunrise.
Hello! Over the 15 or so years that Naughty Dog's been making games, we've really learned that fun sells.
Rule number 1, I don't date animals.
You don't know what you're missing.
So we both wanted to raise the feeling that Jak and Daxter was more than a kid game, but at the same time, we wanted to keep a little slapstick in there, wanted to keep a little humor in there.
Have you tried attacking him with your melodrama? Because it's killing me.
Daxter does a lot of butt shaking. I'm absolutely convinced that having butt shaking in a game is vital.
Introducing a cast of vibrant characters, innovative design and animation, fresh new gameplay mechanics, and unprecedented technology and graphics, Jak and Daxter: The Precursor Legacy takes you on the most engaging and immersive adventure ever.
Almost 3 years of work has gone into this with a huge team of programmers and artists.
This has been a lot of work by a lot of very talented people. We've worked a lot of hours, we worked really hard, we put a lot of our heart and soul into this product. We really want Jak and Daxter to be an epic, epic title, something that's really remembered for years to come.
I'm just amazed at what we were able to put together. The animation is so expressive. I don't think there's ever been a game that had that amount of bam.
Jak and Daxter: The Precursor Legacy paves the way in next-generation gaming, delivering well beyond the expected, and celebrates the future of interactive entertainment.
You know what they say about people with big ears.
Hi, my name is Eddie Cram. I'm here to show you a cool move today for NCAA Game Breaker 2001 on the PlayStation 2. What I'm going to show you today is total control passing to help you with your passing game on offense. What you do is, when I get to the line of scrimmage, I'm going to hit the L2 button to bring up the total control passing icon. What this is going to do, it's going to allow me to lead the receiver any direction I press on the D-pad, just like that. And that is how you perform total control passing on NCAA Game Breaker 2001 on the PlayStation 2. Hi, my name is Eddie Cram. I'm here to show you a cool move today for NCAA Game Breaker 2001 on the PlayStation 2. What I'm going to show you today is on defense. You can shift your defensive line depending on where you think the play might go before the snap of the ball. So when on defense, you can press L2 and left or right to shift the defensive line to go in the direction that you think the play might go.
Straight ahead. Oh, the ball carrier almost popped that. The big old defender took his legs.
And that is how you shift your defensive line on NCAA Game Breaker 2001 for the PlayStation 2.
Hi, I have a cool move for SSX for the PlayStation 2. Now at the beginning of the Tokyo Megaplex stage, there's a fan that blows your racer up to the next part of the stage. Now the camera angle may try to fool you, but you do actually have full control of your character during this airtime. Now you can use this airtime to really rack up a really high score that you wouldn't be able to do otherwise. The fan comes up fairly quick in the stage. In fact, it's right here. Now you lose sight of your character, but as you can see, the score keeps racking up, and if you continue doing moves, you can get a really, really high score. In fact, you can actually rail, like I did right here, and get a really high score.
Checkpoint!
And that's pretty much it. Give it a try. I know you'll get a great score.
EA Sports. Big.
Welcome to SSX Tricky. Select mode. Worlds. Single event. Select character. Who do you want to play with? Eddie.
Right on, baby!
Select event. Select difficulty. Garibaldi.
Go! Ladies and gentlemen, this is Razel, and welcome to Garibaldi. Yeah! I'll keep the finish line warm for you. Way. Player one, you're ahead of the pack. time.
Welcome to
This battle is not an act of aggression. We will attack their spirit and make them submit. Use all the force you have. You are here. You are early. You are too far. Be careful.
summer, you will go on a mission deep into the Antarctic where a terrible threat awaits. Fear and danger wait at every turn. A mission that you may not survive. This is extermination. From Takuro Fujiwara and his team at Deep Space, extermination will take you places you've never been before.
Extermination takes place at an underground research facility at the South Pole. Because of the extremely low temperatures, they're able to conduct experiments on dangerous viruses. Suddenly, a distress signal is sent from the base, and all communications are cut off.
When Dennis Riley and his partners in the Marine Special Forces Red Light Team arrive at the top-secret Antarctic base, they find that infected mutants have taken the base over, and that they are hell-bent on infecting the members of Red Light with their deadly virus.
Well, there are creatures in the facility that have violently mutated. They spit a green substance, and the infection that they're carrying is spread through that substance. At first, when you become infected with the virus,
Take this!
you can cure yourself with medicine. You can recover.
The antibodies will temporarily ward off infection.
But if you get 100% infected, you can't cure yourself with the regular vaccine anymore. You need to find a treatment pod. When you're infected, your body gets eaten away from the inside. Your strength diminishes over time. When you've deteriorated completely, it's game over.
Deadly mutants, a lethal virus, danger at every turn. Sounds like a classic formula for an action movie, and that's exactly what Deep Space has aimed to create in Extermination. An action movie where the player is immersed into a world where his actions, his fear, and his wits are what control the outcome.
We all see tons of films, and they all affect us differently. They move us, or they excite us. So we wanted to make the action in games feel more like a film. We thought that the gameplay would have a better feel to it. You'd get the full flavor and power of it all. So to make this a reality, we developed the Region Action System. And I think that clearly distinguishes this game from other action games.
With the Region Action System, you control the character's movement with just one button. For example, when you need to jump, hitting the action button will make you jump. If you need to climb, just hit the same button. It makes the controls streamlined and easy to use.
From the player's point of view, you're closer to being able to react to the game on a split-second gut basis.
Other than his teammates, Sergeant Riley has one crucial companion in the Antarctic cold, his advanced, highly customizable assault rifle, the SPR-4.
The player can rapidly customize the SPR-4. They can find attachments to make it into a flamethrower, a grenade launcher, or numerous other weapons.
From the executive producer of Biohazard and the creator of Mega Man, Extermination is the next step forward. You'll be amazed at the realism as weapons experts were called in to work on the project.
We worked with Mr. Ichiro Nagata. This man is knowledgeable in military affairs. He writes articles for Combat Magazine, so he's extremely famous in Japan. He not only supervised the parts of the game having to do with guns and other firearms, he gave us all sorts of advice, such as how the characters should handle the weapons, how they should look while they're firing. We even took some of the movement in the game from the demonstrations he gave us.
From the detailed weaponry to movie-quality cutscenes that lead you through the story to the explosive gameplay, Extermination is a summer blockbuster you won't want to miss.
Listen up. We'll be landing at Fort Stewart shortly. This is the first Antarctic mission for the Marine Special Forces recon. Don't let your guard down. Follow your training, and you'll make it back alive. Semper Fi! Go out there and show the world what Marines are made of.
Yes, sir!
Our mission code name is Cold Limit. Check the mission data on your wireless terminals.
Yes, sir!
Dennis, I know what you're thinking. I can't stop you from living in the past. But just remember one thing. Be strong. That's all. An old teacher once told me, life is full of pain and suffering. You have to be strong to deal with it. Dennis, don't let it distract you.
If I see Cindy, and she's in trouble, I'll give my life to protect her. It's the least that I can do for Andrew.
We made these knives for our success in Cambodia. You, me, and Andrew. When times are rough, I look at this and remember that I have good friends. We go way back. We're more than just a unit. Never forget that. Your pain is my pain.
Thanks, Roger.
Mayday! We lost 2 engines. We're going down. Emergency! Grab your parachutes. Regroup at Ground Facility Building B. Get ready. Now go! Yes, sir!
out there. This is Eagle's Nest. Fort Stewart will guide you down. Over.
Dennis here.
This is Roger.
Where are you?
Look up.
There's a ventilation shaft up here. It should lead into the compound. You need to get up here. Come on.
This icy cliff looks impossible.
You'll have to find a way around it. Just follow my
Directions. First, activate the elevator.
Got it.
From there, walk across the gas pipe to the other side.
Just like the way we did it in training, huh?
Haha, you said it. Okay, now hurry up. You have to find Cindy. We have to get inside ASAP. I'm freezing my ass off waiting for you. Be careful. One false step and you'll be in big trouble. They won't find your body till the poles melt.
Thanks.
After you cross the pipes, there are 2 places you need to jump. You're more nimble than I am, so it should be a piece of cake for you.
Okay. I have to jump that crevice. No choice choice but to jump this one. This the ventilation shaft?
While I was waiting, I was watching how this fan works. It spins for 3 seconds and stops for 2 seconds. But with the inertia, it's only clear for 1 second. Timing needs to be perfect. You'd better go ahead.
Me first, huh?
I'll go once you're safely in. You're good at this kind of stuff, aren't you?
You sure this is the right way?
Trust me! Train tracks. Did they tell you anything about this place?
No.
This place looks like a battlefield.
What the hell?
This looks bad. Just doesn't feel right.
Your instincts are still sharp, huh?
It's kept me alive so far. Let's look around. There may be some survivors, including Cindy. Let's check out what we can. We'll start here. Cover me. No one here. I'll take a look around. You check out the corridor.
Okay.
Dennis. It's Roger. Can you get back here? I've worked out the route to the rendezvous point.
I'm on my way. What's up?
Look, it's a drawbridge. The map shows that the rendezvous point, Building B, is on the other side. We need to lower that drawbridge. We should regroup and find out what's going on as soon as possible.
Right.
What did you find out?
The facility's been ripped to shreds. Something bad has happened here. We've got to stay sharp.
You're right. By the way, the computer is almost fixed. We should be able to open some of the doors now.
Can you open the door at the end of the tunnel? It's locked.
Yeah, hold on. All right, it should be open now. I'm going to try to lower the drawbridge from here. We need to head to our rendezvous point, Building B, ASAP. Until then, keep up your recon.
Okay. Who would have thought that such a facility existed in the South Pole of all places?
I know. There's definitely something strange going on here.
This is Dennis.
Raj here.
Something's down here. I can feel it.
Me too. Be on guard. If we can get the power back on, I can activate the drawbridge. A circuit breaker is probably out. There should be a transformer room somewhere. Where are you now?
Hey, me again?
You know I don't like the cold.
First you send me through that fan, and now this?
Hey, you know me, right? Remember the guerrilla fighters in the fields of Cambodia? If I hadn't been there, you'd be...
I would have been dead meat, right? Yeah, I've heard enough of that story.
Okay, when we get back, I'll buy you a drink.
sliding device for train maintenance. I should be able to jump from the carriage to the container.
Way to go, Dennis! Now we can get to the rendezvous point.
Roger!
Well, Dennis! Help me! Dennis!
Roger!
Get out of the way!
Don't move.
I had no choice.
I'm with the...
Special Marine Forces Recon, I know. You're here to scout the facility, but you're too late. Things are already out of control here. Please listen to what I'm telling you. Get out of here as soon as you can.
Tell me, what the hell happened here? What happened to my partner?
Wrong place at the wrong time. It wouldn't help even if I told you. Just leave here. This area will be taken over any moment now.
Taken by who?
Take this! Use it. If you don't want to end up like your friend, the antibodies will temporarily ward off infection.
Infection?
You'll find the survivors and your friends in Ground Facility Building B. Get to them as soon as you can and go back home. Even a brave Marine needs to know when to run.
Hey, wait! Who are you? What happened here? Tell me! Damn it! Roger. I can't believe this.
The drawbridge went back up. I can't go back there anymore.
Commencing shutdown sequence for level 1 lab research area access.
Hey, wait a second. Isn't that...
Damn, it's locked. Hey, you're that girl from before. I'm trying to get to Building B. How do I get there?
You're still here? Use the elevator.
Elevator? What elevator?
You can reach the ground facility by using that freight elevator.
How do I activate it?
What's this?
It's the security code to unlock this door. Type it into the command center's computer.
Then what?
I'll give you what you need to operate the elevator. Get to the ground level, find your friends, and get out of here.
Hey! Damn! It's a security code. It's a security code. It's a security code.
진짜 소딘. 소딘.
My powers can be